Hello and welcome back. I have got my new Savage A17 semi-automatic 17 HMR rifle. We're going to do a review video on this. We're going to do some target shooting. We're also going to do some testing of the explosive power of the 17 and see how many oranges it'll penetrate. Give me that thumbs up like button, hit that subscribe button. Check this out. The Savage A17 is a 17 HMR platform semi-automatic rifle. It uses a 10-round detachable rotary magazine similar to the Ruger 1022s. It has a very nice profile to it. I've got a Vortex Diamondback scope mounted on it. It has a 24-inch free-floated barrel. That barrel touches nothing from the action forward all the way around. The bolt's got a big handle on it, so it's pretty easy to get a hold of. The magazine pops loose with just a little release right there. And again, it's a rotary style, much like the Ruger 1022. It also has a bolt hold open button right here. You hold the bolt back and depress this button, release the bolt, and it'll catch it and hold the bolt in the open position. One of the things I really like about this rifle is it's lightweight. I bet you it doesn't weigh 7 pounds or so, maybe 8 with the scope on it, if that. And the trigger's adjustable. I've got this dialed down to about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. I need to check it with my trigger gauge, but it is a really nice trigger. The bolt hold open device works by pulling the handle open, depress the button on the bottom and let the handle go, and that holds it open. It does not have a magazine follower with a bolt hold open last shot feature. So your last shot, the bolt's going to be closed when you're done. Now, good taste won't allow me to show you any of the squirrels that I've shot with this rifle. It would probably get me some YouTube strikes. Suffice it to say that it's very explosive. These little tiny bullets are traveling at 2,550 feet per second. And when they hit, they just come to pieces with an explosive power that you're going to see in this video. Let's go on out there and get to shooting this thing, see what it'll do. Alright, hold on a minute. That shooting is nowhere near good enough to show what this rifle can do. All the rushing around up and down that hill trying to beat the sunset's not doing any of us any favors. I'll reshoot the accuracy testing of that rifle in another video coming out later on in the future. Let's get back to the fun stuff. So now we're going to try a mass test. 3 shots with 17 grain, 3 shots with 20 grain against my 3/8 inch thick, about 3.5 inch round steel plates. We're going to see how much movement we get out of them when these little tiny bullets slam into them. These are the 17 grain. Now we're going to try the 20 grain. Not a whole lot of difference, really. The 17s look like they might have hit just a little bit harder. All right, so we're going to try to show you guys the explosive power of these little 17 HMR rounds. I've got a couple of potatoes set up at 50 yards downrange. Got my Tacticam set up. So let's get these cameras fired up and see what this thing does to these poor potatoes. Trying to beat this sunset this evening. Let's see how we do. That's pretty cool. All right, how about we make a little orange juice next? All right, we got a couple oranges stacked up in this bucket. We're going to see what kind of penetration the 17 HMR has. Now these oranges aren't super juicy, but they ought to be juicy enough to find out. Oh man. Well, we made a lot of orange juice with extra pulp. Let me show you this thing. How's that for some power? Here's orange number 1. And orange number 2 still has a bullet in it. So we're going to go clean up and recover that, see what it looks like. All right, let's dig this bullet out of this orange, see what it looks like. And I'll show you again how that bullet went in, but did not go out the other side of that orange. I don't know how far in it went. Looks pretty far. Oh, there's some fragments. Another little fragment. A little itty bitty sliver. And I moved the camera over so you can see me digging through it. See right there is a teeny tiny little fragment. I mean, that's just a tiny piece of metal. You guys saw that it didn't go all the way through. Is there truly nothing left of it? There's another little teeny fragment. Ah, here we go. Pay dirt, baby. Oops, maybe not. It's just a piece of jacket. Another good sized fragment right here. Oops. Oh, that's your bullet. That's your mushroom bullet right there. Finally found it. That's all that's left of it. Wow. I don't know if it'll even focus on that. That is awesome. There sure isn't very much left of it. Look at the backside. Just the jacket you can peel back. So there you go. There's the remnants of that 17 grain Hornady VMAX bullet. That's it. That's all that was left. Probably half of the bullet weight. Next to a 22 long rifle and the original Hornady Varmint Express VMAX right next to it for comparison. I mean, there is just nothing left of that bullet with any mass, which proves if you shoot at game with that 17 grain bullet, it's going so fast and so explosive when it hits that there's going to be next to no chance of any kind of ricochet or bullet damage much past that target. There's just nothing left of that bullet to keep going. I think that makes the 17 HMR one of the safest small varmint rounds on the market. I got to tell you, this has quickly become my favorite small varmint and squirrel rifle. Again, if you're going to shoot squirrels with it, you better aim at the head or you're going to have 2 pieces of squirrel. But it turns them off just like a switch. Out to 50 yards, if you can handle it, if you can hold the gun out to 100 yards, easily head shooting squirrels. Now I know the accuracy from that target shooting didn't show it. Guys, running up down that hill and my wonderful physical condition made it really hard to squeeze accuracy out of this rifle. When it gets warmer and I have more time after work during the day to shoot this rifle for accuracy, I will redo the accuracy testing to show you what this rifle will do. It will shoot half-inch groups at 50 yards all day long. And you saw what it did to those oranges. So give me that thumbs up like button, hit that subscribe button down in the corner. I'll put a link in the cards to some of my other shooting videos, and I'm real interested if any of you guys have had any experience with 17 HMR rifles for squirrel hunting. Love to hear about how it worked out for you. Leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.